beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Reverend Alyssa. And Reverend Alyssa asks about the Correllian point of view about using mind-altering substances such as Ihuasca, peyote, marijuana, etc. for purposes of spiritual opening in parts of the world where these are legal. And of course, these substances are legal in some places, but not in others. And of course, our official position is that in places where they're illegal, they should never be used. But in places where they're legal, it is of course a different question. And my point of view is that obviously using external substances for purposes of spiritual opening must have some utility, or it would not have been used for so many centuries. Having said that, the downside of it is that when you're using an external substance as opposed to learning how to do it yourself, you're giving up control of the experience. When you learn how to do it yourself, through exercise and practice, you can do it on command anytime you want, and you can also end it when you want. When you're using an external substance, you have to continue the experience until the substance has run its course. I personally do not consider that desirable. I think it's much better to have total control of your experience, to be able to start it and stop it at will. For one thing, you never know what might interrupt you and necessitate coming out of that state. So to be able to do that, I think, is very important. So, do I think it's a good idea or a bad idea? Well, I think it probably certainly has its usefulness at certain stages or for certain people, but overall it is not what I would consider ideal. I think it's much better to learn the hard way to do it yourself and to do it at will. And I think that while taking no real position on people who choose to use external substances, I personally think it is much better to have control of this ability in your own right, particularly because it's not that hard to learn. And I've known people who did use external substances to have this kind of spiritual opening, who were quite shocked and even envious that I knew how to do it without the external substance. So I personally think that it's better to know how to do it, even if you make the choice to occasionally use the external substance. So those would be my thoughts on the matter. I hope you find them interesting, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you for Pagans Tonight Radio. Pagans Tonight Radio is an online radio network with different hosts and different shows 7 nights a week. There's something for every taste, including Spanish language programming on Saturday evening. Check out paganstonight.com today.